Morning, guys. Just doing a little vlog about some of my experiences. I did mention on the Facebook group page I'd seen a few bits and pieces, so I thought I'd stick it up. I'm at the woods today, but only it's like Spaghetti Junction here today. It's mad. There's people everywhere. I haven't had the chances yet to do a video. There's been too many people. So I'm going to get a chance to do one now. Yes. Some interesting stuff. I'll put a link down the bottom to the Facebook group UK UFO and Paranormal Sightings. It's enlightenment stuff and sort of general open your eyes type stuff, really. There's been some interesting things come up there in the last few days. One person mentioned about losing time, which they couldn't explain. There was a time gap, which is quite a common phenomenon apparently, as far as I can see, looking at different research. What a beautiful day, guys! Is this beautiful? Yes, it is. Come on, pups. Oh. Yeah. So like I was saying, it's there's a lot of things cropping up at the moment. It seems the sightings have been. Seems to be more sightings recently. Well, documented anyway. Whether that's because of the wars and stuff that's going on, and you know, maybe people up there are wondering what's happening down here and coming down to have a look, or maybe keep a close watch on these stupid human beings who are intent on destroying the planet, or a few numbers of human beings. And it is a very few numbers, because the majority of us don't want it, do we? But it seems to be for the few than the many. That's unfortunate. But yes, going back to a few of my own experiences. I saw orbs. Somebody was mentioning orbs. I saw an orb many years ago. I think it was in South Wales. It was either South Wales or Devon, I can't quite remember now. But we were on a road, single carriageway, driving along, and there was lots of fields to our right, and my daughter and my wife looked across to the right, and there was an orb in the field. Like there. It must have been 6 foot away, round glass shite type orb, say about that big, and it was following the car like that. It was directly opposite my eye line, and it must have followed us for about 2 minutes in the field like that. As we slowed up, it slowed up with us. As we sped up, it sped up with us. It was as like it was attached with a stick. It was there, mark for mark. And then I looked in front of me to see obviously where I was driving, and when I looked back it had gone. So that's my experiences with orbs. What else have we seen? When I was a child, I saw a UFO. I must have been about 11, 12. I was taking my dog for a walk up through the fields, and bumped into a friend who was local to me. He lived over the road. This older chap who was a few years older than me, and we both spotted this thing. I mean, even to this day I can't really describe what it was really. This grey thing in the sky, and it flew along. We both looked at it and thought, that ain't an aeroplane. We both looked at each other and said, that's not an aeroplane. And it flew along, and then it stopped. It stopped over the hills. This was in Portishead. This must have been about 85, 86 maybe, something like that. And it stopped over the top of the hill. I suppose this would have been over the motorway maybe, from where I was. I can't really say now. And then it stayed there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then it went straight up at light speed, and then it was gone. Me and this chap looked at each other and we thought, that definitely wasn't an airplane. We just went, whoa. And both realised we'd both seen a UFO, and we carried on our way, as if to say, wow, that was interesting. So what else have I seen? Recently, I was doing a stealth camp up on, if you're not, oh, I'll get to that in a minute. If you haven't seen my main channel, which is scudocamper, I'll leave, there'll be a link down in the description, so you can go and have a look for that vid as well. But I was doing a night stealth up on the Mendips, and I decided I was going to spend 2 hours looking straight up at the sky, which I did, and I had a bad neck to prove it. And I saw another anomaly, or what could have been a ship or something. It flew across the sky, went over towards which I later found to be the Andromeda cluster, which I didn't know at the time. And this red wormhole opened up. This red thing in the shape of a funnel. This thing flew into the centre of it, and it went, and it was gone. The only thing I could describe it as was a wormhole, because I don't know what it was. But this, like I say, this thing, I mean, obviously it's more of just a dot. So it was a satellite or a spaceship or whatever it was. It went into this wormhole-y thing, and then it was gone. I'm quite open-minded to everything. I would say I am a believer of UFOs. I don't disprove them. Same as the paranormal and ghosts and all that. I mean, I'm open-minded to all of it. I'm not saying they do, I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying what I saw was a wormhole, it might have been something else. I mean, like I say, I did post this up on another video, asking astronomers and that, if there was anybody watching, whether they could describe what I'd seen. But as to yet, nobody's put up anything. Yes, so that's my experiences. I might go into it a little bit more detail in another vid one day, but like I say, I did put a thing up on the Facebook asking whether people had seen UFOs, and there was quite a significant number of people that actually left comments. So I thought I'd put this one up. So I put up the vid so you guys can have a look. And a massive thank you to all the new subscribers who's come along. It's brilliant, guys. Thank you very much. And it's all part of the journey. So if you want to share anything, leave it in the comments below, or sign up to the Facebook page if you like, or you can go across to me blog as well, which is a bit of a copy of the Facebook page really, but I'm putting things up on the blogger page. All the information to that will be down in the description, so you can click on whichever bit you like. And a massive thanks again coming, guys. Peace in every step. Truth out there, and we'll see you in the next bed.